So now we know the three ways in which you can initialize your code at the time of the class instance creation. The first one is the constructor, the second one is initialization block, and the third one is static initialization block. But we still don't know which of these tool gets called first. So for that I have an example here. I have two initialization block defined here, then two static initialization block defined here, and then two constructor as well. One is the blank constructor and the second one is parameterized constructor. So let's create a new instance of this class from our anonymous window, and then notice how these different tools are called. So I have put the debug statement in each of these blocks. So like here I put initialization block 1 is called, then the same statement is there in the static blocks as well and in the constructor as well. So let's go to our anonymous window, and here we need to provide an integer value because now we have a parameterized constructor, and let's execute this code. So you will notice the first thing that gets called is our static initialization block. So even though we defined our static initialization block after our initialization block, they still get called first, and after that the initialization block is called, and they are called in the same order they are defined, and the same is for the static initialization block as well. First we are seeing the output from the first initialization block, then the second static initialization block, then the code jumps to the normal initialization blocks which are not static, and they are called in the same order they are defined, and then our constructors are called. So first our blank constructor is called, this one, because we are calling it from our parameterized constructor, and then our parameterized constructor is executing, and we can clearly see this in our output as well. So always keep this in mind. Your static initialization block is the first thing that gets called, then your normal initialization blocks are called, and then your constructors are called.